Everybody! My face is so red. I just got through running. I ran, did 2 miles. Domo's trying to get in shape. I'm a fat Domo. So, just ran and took a shower, so I'm super heated. I'm all warmed up and fuzzy. Hold on. Let's put this over here. How's that? That's better. Okay, everybody. Well, I don't know if you saw, I did a video today, which is basically the state of the game update, talking about what's new with the stuff coming up, and a lot of stuff's going on, and we'll talk about it today. Reason I'm starting a little later than I usually do is the goal here was to get all my work done this morning, and then jump in and start playing, so I could have a good solid like 3 hours of play, maybe longer. So here we are. Yes. What ended up happening is they updated the database last night. Hold on. I should be on my place here. Let's turn off this, and let's turn off this. There's my spot. Oh yeah, baby. So last night they updated the database, which for whatever weird, strange, bizarro reason was running 32-bit database. I don't get that at all. So they upgraded it to a 64-bit database. Now when they did that, if you had any goodies on your claim, it was wiped out. For some, I've seen a couple of houses that obviously have been there a while, and but my claim this morning was completely empty. So I went back out and mined. I woke up last night. I didn't get some good sleep last night, and I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I stayed up from 2 until I just went for my run, and I just mined all night long. Okay, so I've got a lot more minerals and a lot of I upgraded some stuff. Oh shoot! Before I go back to my claim, I gotta go back and build my my workbench. Oh wow, got some people here already. Hey Namtafami, howdy good sir. How I had followed you on Twitter and YouTube, but not Twitch. Sorry about that, good sir. It's okay, not a problem at all. Hey bod. And by the way, if you have problems with my name, just read it backwards. I am a fat man. Yes! Me too. I'm trying to fix it, though. I've been running a lot. In the last week, I've done about 18 miles, which for some people, that's not much, but for somebody who's a couch potato like myself, that's a lot. Demon Kid says, how do I have a sub button? You only have 18 viewers? I did sleep with the CEO of Twitch. He's kind of a sexy guy, and he promised me that if I did special favors that I could get a sub button. So that's pretty much how I got that. And I just started streaming about 4 minutes ago, so I'm sorry I don't have 6,000 viewers at this point, but give it time, I will. Hey, Grey Coco. Hey, Renton. Envoy. Wordius. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. I have to make myself a new crafting station because my last one was all effed up. Okay, so I can make a stone forge, good, and then we can also make a copper reinforced saw table, which is good. This here, I do have a bunch of tungsten. Oh God, I thought I needed like 4,000 marbles, so I went and mined up a bunch of marble, and I've only got I only needed 40. I think a little bit of overkill there. And the elemental tungsten, I've got plenty of that too. So, wait. Wait, I need 40 of the elemental tungsten before I make a marble forge. So I need the marble forge to do some of the higher end crafting. So we're gonna have to go get some tungsten, everybody. But before we do that, let's go back to my crafting, let's go back to my spot and we'll drop that off. What did I just make? I just made a stone forge. Let's go ahead and make a saw table. Which we actually can't. We need copper ingots. I have enough to make 74 ingots. This is a problem. I wish they would fix this. We could go up a little faster. Hold on. Craft that. Yeah, you lost your forge too? Yeah. I lost everything. It's okay. You know, there's a Buddhist tenet that says, you know, that you should not focus on keeping things and just let things go and embrace impermanence, the non-permanence of things. And this is a lesson that we're learning over and over again here in Alpha. Hey, Falanos! So, okay, so some of the other changes, they updated the database from 32-bit to 64-bit. Yay! Which will make the voxels behave a lot better, and it'll make it easier to log in. Apparently something to do with the database blocking you from logging in when it was 32-bit, so logins will be better. They fixed that. They're bringing a new server online tonight called Serenity. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. So that's coming tonight or tomorrow morning, a new server. And the best part is this map, which has, I'll show it to you real quick, which has, I guess I can't show you when I have that, that's weird. When you have all of this turned on, this nightmare fiasco where all of these claims have all these big squares around everything, going away completely forever and ever and ever. What they're going to do is you're going to be able to, the boundary is still there, but what they're doing is they're going to paint the map red and blue. If the area of the map is blue, you can put a claim down. If it's red, it's already been claimed. It'll make it simpler. You'll be able to easily see where you can drop your claim down. I'm excited about that. That's supposed to be the next couple of days. Oh, my statue didn't get to be all that big. Okay, I went AFK and kicked me out of your server. I'll try getting back in. Good morning. How big? Okay, yep. Hey, Bod. Oh, I lost my sword. I'm a leaf in the wild. Oh, it's back. Yeah, I think my inventory is still screwed. Yeah, I still don't have any of my stuff. Well, look at all the... my dirt overflowed from here, from out in my normal thing. My dirt filled up. I guess I filled over 100,000 dirt. So I got plenty of dirt. We can build a big dirt statue of Geekdomo, like a big grass one or something. Yeah, I got 100,000 dirt here, and then it spilled over into my pouch at 10,000 and another 10,000. So I've got 120,000 almost dirt. That's plenty of dirt. So did I make the saw table? I was trying to. I guess I forgot. Hold on. Oh, I needed to make some reinforced saw table craft. What I'm going to do is I want to get the marble forge done, and to get the marble forge, I need one other thing. Let me let's make our metal. We'll make a bunch of tungsten. And then we're gonna need some other stuff. Let's see. I've got plenty of marble. How long will this alpha last? It ends in the middle of March, I think. No, I haven't stacked because I spent all morning gathering. As you see, yesterday I had like 200 dirt left, and now I've got 120,000 dirt. I made myself a new pick. I got myself the silver steel pickaxe. This took a while to make. And it was unfortunate because the iron pick took me forever to make too, and while I was making, when I made the iron pick, it came out like ass. It was like terrible. The bronze pick I made yesterday was, look at this one, it's a rare. And then I made the iron pick, which is not here. Where is it? Where's my iron pick? It doesn't matter. But then I made the silver steel, and the silver steel one is actually pretty nice. It's a rare also. So, Envoy! Yeah, baby! Woo, 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 woo. So, for those wondering why I'm wooting, Envoy just subscribed, and anybody who subscribes is entered in the drawing to win this game. Somebody's writing me. Bumblebar. New sub, baby. Morning, Hurricane Saints. I'm very happy with the game so far. I find myself in the Zen-like mining, pass or fail. I'll support this game because of the direction I'm in. Yeah, I'm same way. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was literally just sitting here going like this, trying to wonder why I was awake, and I'm just like, like zoning out, just clunk, 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 dig. Walk around, look for someplace else to dig, clunk, 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 dig. And It's really soothing. It's like not one of these games where you have to like concentrate to the nth degree. Alright, I got my saw table and I got my my forge. Before we flop them down, I think I should go back and get some more tungsten, which we'll have to find a nice level 2 area. Or tier 2. We'll go to inlet. Alright. Can we reclaim resources on the pick if it doesn't have good stacks? I don't think so. Your steel pick came out crap too? Yeah. So, okay, subscribers get a chance to win this game. I'm going to be giving them a copy of the Landmark Alpha, hopefully before Alpha's over. And then if you're not a subscriber, you can still enter to win. We're going to be giving out, if you're already a beta tester or alpha tester, I'm going to be giving you grappling hooks if you win. And if you're not, then I'm going to give a week beta access. Access for a week of beta during the open beta. Or closed beta, I mean. Hello! Well, anyway, I don't need to stick around here because I want to get to the desert of the real. Which is, actually if I go the other way, this way, it looks like this will be easier. I've found that going and trying to find tungsten and marble is way easier in the desert. Hold on. I've seen all the Into the Portal shows and I love you guys. I think Locke lives near me. I moved from the US to London 3 years ago. Yep. Because I did a video today, guys. I'm not gonna try to focus on news too much, but I figured big news like the new server coming and also the map thing that they're gonna be doing was big enough news to where I should make a video about it. So yeah, does this guy just have the? He's just got the basic stuff. But yeah, new server is Serenity, and that should be coming up tonight or tomorrow at the latest. Repping S6. Yeah, Envoy, you can try out the emotes. More Brits. More Brits, Mr. Brumblebabar. But see, he's not really. He's an expat. I mean, he's technically a Brit now. But, Renton! Woohoo! We're getting close, guys. I think we're up to 12 subscribers now. All we need is 25, and then we're going to do the contest. But I gotta give a little bit of a disclaimer here. Even if we hit 25 like today, I'm not doing the contest until like tomorrow. I have to give everybody a warning to make it to the stream because we're going to be giving it away to the people that are at the stream. Sound fair? If they can't make it to the stream and they have some kind of issue where they're in the hospital, we can add their name in. But they have to let me know that they can't make it to the stream. But I want to give them heads up. I can't just go, okay, we hit 25 and I rolled and there was only 2 subscribers and it's one of you two, you know? Comares, I love how the name is Serenity. I got my Captain Tight Pants on. Hell yeah. I keep singing the theme song to Firefly, but people look at me strange. So where I'm headed is, if this server's terrible. This thing is supposed to be fixed too with the, okay, I'm just going to stop touching for a second. What I have noticed is if you hit reset to ground, that can sometimes fix it. Okay. We're headed out into the desert to find tungsten. I find it's a little easier to find the tungsten in the desert, mainly because I think I can see... Oh, for God's sake. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this server. Holy crap, that's tungsten right here. That's a lot of tungsten. Okay. Stop it with the damn... Alright, I'm not moving anymore. I'm just going to stay here and dig. Is that okay? You can stop. This is Alpha, everybody. Okay. Are we going to do it again? Okay. Anyway, hey, Guild Slacker. Alright, so, hey, Digital Architect. You'll be in and out of meetings? That's cool. Thanks for stopping in. I never played EverQuest games. I don't know why they're worth. Don't know why. Are they worth a look? No. Don't bother. I say that as a long-time EverQuest tester. This is my Runes of Kunark from like 1996. Or whatever, 7, 8, 9, whatever. Yeah, it's lowercase d. Domo happy. Listening to the Firefly soundtrack while playing Landmark is pretty good. I guess it would be, yeah. The reason I say don't bother with EverQuest is this is a complete reboot. If you check out my channel, I did a whole thing about lore, and the lore is totally redone. All the characters look different. The races are going to look completely different. They're just starting everything from scratch. So the only thing that is EverQuest is it's going to take place on Norath, and it's called EverQuest. Everything else is out the window. The gods, they might have the same names, but they're not the same type of god. You know, like Brel, he's like the god of mining. You know, I mean, these really old-time gods that they had in the lore are just totally switched around now. I think Inaruk is like god of happy meals and, I don't know, something else. But it's definitely changed. The servers were rock solid this morning, man. I was out here digging around and stuff, and it was just beautiful. It's Domo Happy and Domo WTF, but you got to use the cap. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you the emotes. Wonder how many people first words when logging this Serenity are going to say, "This is a fertile land, and we will thrive. We will rule over this land, and we will call it this land." This is my first EQ game. Early ones just never appealed to me, but this one did because that's what we wanted to make next, and Landmark Sandbox, and I love me a sandbox. Yeah, the other EverQuest was not sandbox. They were theme parks. Right. Some elements, I guess, were little sandboxes, so maybe they were a sand park, but they are definitely not as open as this. There is nothing making me do anything in this game other than I really, really want a better pickaxe. But there's no quest to do it. I'm just doing it as I feel. Like right now, I'm gonna run out here. We're gonna look for some tungsten, and I'm gonna run back and just work on my plot. There we go. There's some tungsten. And I think this is gold, but this, for whatever reason, this pickaxe, which is the top pickaxe at the moment for me to be able to get, is unable to cut that gold. So if anybody's coming here for the first time, just my normal, I do this like once an hour. Please hit the follow button if you like the content. I stream EverQuest Next pretty much every single day. Tonight we're doing our Starcast, which is our Star Citizen podcast. Right now, of course, I'm really big into EverQuest Next because that's what's out. Star Citizen, probably another year and a half away or whatever, so this is probably what will be taking up most of my time on my channel for at least the next month or so, if not longer. We're doing a 30 days of EverQuest Next. Prior to this, I did 30 days of DayZ Alpha, so I'm all about the alpha testing of the games. Pretty much, I think, because if I like the game, I'm very patient with it. Even though all the crap that's going on, I'm still like, I love this game. What I'm out here to get is not the tungsten itself, it's the elemental tungsten. So while I'm chopping this green rock, if you see a blue piece of text go by, that means we win. There's a lot of this tungsten in this spot. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm a backer of Star Citizen 2. I have a Starfarer, a Freelancer, and a Aurora. And we'll be doing our show tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 1900 GMT -5. This pick is the Silverstone, or what the hell they call it? Silver Steel pick. It really wasn't as hard to get as I thought it was going to be. Mainly because I'm like you guys were talking, I'm just vegged out. I'm listening to some rock music, jamming, and I'm just like going, oh, this is cool, and just digging away, and I was not even paying attention. I was just like, okay, that mine's done, let's walk to the next one. And it's just one of these games, I'm not building anything at all, I'm just literally just walking around, enjoying myself, digging holes. If you would have told me back when I heard about EverQuest Next that this was going to be enjoyable, I would have been like, oh, you're nuts. It really is. It's just sort of like one of those, like, just veg out. Starcast tonight, I don't know who's on Starcast tonight. Our official guest getter has become Core. So Core is getting us all the guests every week. So I have no clue who he got tonight. I know he's got somebody, probably another person from Imperium, probably. But that worked out well for us last time. We had like 200 people watching that one. That were all from Imperium. They wanted us to meet Stoff. I keep wanting to call him Stove. stuff. Zen mining, yep. Just to show my age, Domo, do you remember the porthole with the toolbars in EverQuest? Those were the days. The porthole. Oh, you talking about the square on the screen? When EverQuest first came out, there was a square about this big that was a 3D rendered space, and everything else was all the buttons all the way around. Is that what you're talking about? The interface? It was something else. It was amazing though, because up to that point we didn't have any 3D games. It was all isometric from you know, Ultima Online or whatever. So it was amazing. I was just like, oh, look at this. And then the newer expansions came out, and then they kind of they made the whole interface more movable and everything. But I love the minimalistic interface on this. I'm a big fan of minimalism anyway, as you can tell. You notice, you look at my my Twitch stream, I don't have any like fancy stuff around. I'm a graphic artist, but you go to some of these other people's and it's like the whole thing is full of text and bars and, you know, buttons and like, come and sign up over here and please subscribe and blah blah blah. And I'm like, nah, just tell you what game I'm playing and who I am and then my little picture. So I like minimalism, and I love this interface on this game. You don't need anything else. I don't even need a mini-map. I don't want a mini-map. I would rather just run around and be trying to figure this stuff out myself. I've got map, which tells me, okay, I'm going the completely wrong direction, and I can turn around and go the other way. That's all you need. March 2000 when you started EQ. Awesome. That was right after 99. Kunark. When did Kunark come out? I keep referring to this disc because this is my only connection to this game. Or I have the original beta disc, but I lost it. Or I had it. It does not say... Oh, 2000. So you started playing right around this time, the Runes of Kunark? Hey, Nicky Boyd. Or Nick Boyd. Oh, Magdahar, you subscribed too? Wow, you guys are awesome. We're getting close. Did I already notice that? Man, I'm sorry if I did. I gotta check and see how many subscribers we got. We must be getting up to like 12 or 13 by now. And we just started. I just got my subscribe button like a week ago. So to get to 25 this quick is pretty impressive, and I love you. I really do. You know the main reason I want to go to 25? It's Sergeant Stockus' fault. He wants more emoticons, and I can't do more because when I first signed up, when they first said you're a partner and they gave me the option to put emoticons or emotes on there, the interface, all it said was upload your emote, say what you want as the shortcut for the emote, and we'll approve them or disapprove them because they don't want you putting up a big purple dildo. So I said, all right. I put up my first face, and I put up the second face, and I uploaded the next one, and I uploaded the next one, and then it said, you can't upload anymore. And I was like, wait, what do you mean I can't upload anymore? And because once you hit the submit button for each one, they're submitted. You can't stop the submission unless you write to them and say, hey, stop it. And I was like, oh, crap. So I'm really not that vain. The plan was to put like 25 different emotes up that were going to be all these little fun ones and everything. I just put the first two up. So Alex Gabul asked, how did I get a sub button with only 38 viewers? Well, the owner of Twitch has a horse that I like to do favors for, and a good rub down with some castor oil, maybe a massage, a hoof massage always works well. And you know, the owner of Twitch basically said, you do that for my horse, and I'll hook you up. So here we are. Hey, Overkill. Thanks a lot for coming. Well, we will do some builds together for sure. My goal is, if I can't get the Into the Portal guys together to do this, to do the Omid statue, you and I and all the people here, we're gonna get together. We're gonna build an Omid statue. It's gonna be 100 feet tall because they're 100 meters tall because that's as tall as we can make it. But we're all gonna have to have the smoothing tools and stuff because I want to make it look nice. And we have to put little dancing lizards around the base of the Omid statue. So, Bob Spider Tag says dad oil. So I dropped in yesterday for a short time. Did you build anything? I did. I built a Domo statue. It was terrible. I don't have the right tools or anything, and it was the first time I actually tried building anything in this game, and it looked really bad. So the goal is to I'm gonna get my marble one together. I'm trying to get some elemental tungsten is what I'm trying to dig up out here. I'm gonna get my marble one together, and then we're gonna go back to my claim and we'll start building stuff. You can combine claims eventually. Right now they don't have that. Matter of fact, the claims are all screwed up, so they're gonna be redoing the claims, I think. We're all gonna lose our claims pretty soon, I think. Oh, nod. We'll do nod. There, I nod like Omid. Well, I said I wanted to do this, and I'm not a 3D modeler, but if any of you guys in the audience are a 3D modeler, let me know, because I want to do a bobblehead Omid statue and put it on the player studio, because I want to you can put it in your house, and then all it does is nod all day. It just sits there and does this with a big shit-eating grin on his face. Can I play any servers? I don't know if you'll be able to play on the U.S. servers, Renton. I know that they were talking about maybe allowing it, but the last word that I had heard, and this is old news though, was that they didn't want EU players playing on the U.S. servers because it would just make it laggy for them, and they didn't want people going, "Oh, this game sucks because it's laggy." Later on, maybe you'll be able to, but as far as I know, right now you won't. Do those holes regenerate as you're digging, or the map going to look like the moon eventually? Nope. Every 20 minutes, I verified this yesterday. I said it was 10 to 15, but it's actually 20. Every 20 minutes, these holes will self-heal, and they'll go right back to normal. But the elements that I'm digging out of these holes will not rejuvenate in that spot. They actually just randomly generate around the world. So right now, that hole I just dug had tungsten in it. If we come back here in 2 hours, that might be completely filled up, and the tungsten might be over in this area. Could you show his face while you nod? Let's see. I don't think it actually works. Oops! Stop digging. How come I can't make it spin around his face? I forgot how to do this. No, stop digging. Oh, let's see. Ah, I'll get this out of my hand. There we go. Alright, let's try it. Oh, it does. It works. Yeah, you'll be able to play with Lock and Tobran. But you know what? Actually, Renton, the Lock and Tobran have been playing on our servers, so I don't know. Maybe that was just something I had heard before, and it's totally not made up, you know. The joke here, everybody who might not be familiar with what we're doing with the ONOD, is Omid is one of the community managers, and there's a community director, whatever the hell he is, and he was on a show one day, and they were talking about they were going to have these. The art director, Rosie Rappaport, came on and said, we're going to have the models will have clothing on for the Ixar because they don't want naked lizards dancing around. And Omid looked at the camera and went with that creepy grin, just like that. And that was it. Somebody took that creepy grin thing, put it into an animated GIF with the dancing Sobe lizards, and it became a meme. It went all over the internet. It was all over the Sony offices, and after that happened, they put this in the game, and that's why we're all doing the ONOD. And why the character's got this big stupid grin on his face. Alright, Senior Brand Manager, there we go. I'm really bad with titles. He's going to hate me too, by the way, if he sees this. Why doesn't Twitch allow everyone to have a subscribe button? Isn't it just more money for them? It is, but you guys watching my stream have the ability to up or downgrade the quality of the video, and that is hugely taxing on Twitch's end. Like it takes almost like a server per person, so they're very restricted about who they give out the thing to. And I know that I don't have a huge following yet on Twitch. The reason that they allowed me, as I'll give you the inside stuff, is I have a huge following on Twitter and YouTube. So they said, okay, you're big over there. You'll probably be big over here, so let's just let you have your thing. But they did turn me down twice when I applied earlier, and I didn't think I was ever going to get it. All right, so the question came up, is this just a fancy version of Minecraft? No. EverQuest Next Landmark is actually the tools that the developers were using to build EverQuest Next, which is going to be a fully fleshed out AAA title MMO, which is built on the EverQuest universe, but a complete reboot. What they ended up doing was saying, these tools are amazing, why don't we let players use these tools and we can give them the game right now, which, you know, they just talked about this in August. They said, we can give this game to the players right now, they can actually get in here and play. The beautiful thing about this game is that it uses a voxel engine for the ground. As you can see, I can dig down, and it's not a square block that you would see in Minecraft, but it is fully deformable voxel textures. The character you're seeing on the screen is being rendered with a PlanetSide 2 engine, which was why this game looks absolutely beautiful. Right now I'm in a pretty desolate area, so I guess I can't say it looks too beautiful right yet, but watch me a little bit later. I'll be going back into town, and you can see some of the areas that are just really awesome looking. So Alex Gabagool says, oh, you could have just said that instead of the horse stuff. Well, one thing, if you might not know me, I'm pretty much a smartass. So, which in my opinion, I think being a smartass is way better than being a dumbass. But it's a fine line, actually, between the two. Hey, Metallica for life! What's happening? Is this just kind of a tech demo? No, this is a real game. It is an alpha right now. It's going to be finishing up with alpha sometime this month. Middle to end of next month, it'll go into closed beta, and that's the keys I'm giving away. I'm giving away beta keys for next month, for a week. They're week-long beta, and then if you're a subscriber, of course, you get a chance to win the actual full version of this game. Hey, welcome back, Digital Architect. Oh, I mentioned your name just as a PC shutdown. I was saying nothing but good things about you, Stakas. Nothing but good things. Nothing at all. So the goal here today, guys, is I'm going to try to go till about 3 p.m., which is only 11 now. 11, 12, 12, 12. So about 4 hours we'll stream today. I'm still looking for a bunch of elemental tungsten. I needed 20 of it, I believe, and I only had like 8. So I'm going to be digging on this green crap for a while. If you have any questions about this game and you guys are just sort of checking it out for the first time as I'm playing it, by all means ask. I've been covering it since August. So I have lots of inside stuff that I probably just don't mention enough, I don't know. You win! What kind of stuff can you build in this game then? Well, we'll get to that in a little bit, but anything you want. The voxel size, I'll show you a voxel. You can go from this size voxel all to this size voxel to this size voxel to this size voxel. And then you can, there's different shapes you can build. So you can, we'll go to the shapes. You can build a corner. What are you doing over there? Come here. I didn't want you over there. Hold on. Let's go back here. Why are you doing that over there? Okay. Weird. Okay, that's enough for the silly triangle. But there's different shapes you can build. You can build spheres. You ever try to build a sphere in Minecraft? I guess you can't build one here either. Why is it stuck over there? This is weird. It must be some kind of a bug. But anyway, so you can build pretty much anything you want. There's all these different textures that you can put up. These voxels will go away because they're out in the middle of the world. Once you own your claim, you can actually get them back by deleting them. But I can't delete these because I just dropped them down. So in 20 minutes, these will be gone. But I want my stone back. Give me back my stone. Telling you, key-nide bands help get the elemental stuff faster. We will get to that. My goal is to build a... I can build the key-nide bands with my marble crafting station, right, Comer? How do you twist it? You can right-click, or no, I think it's escape, and you can rotate it in all 360 degrees in the XYZ axis. You said something about things like smoothing tools. What are they? Do you have to make them or find them? You have to make them. Dalen, no, my home was not there today when I got back. They did a wipe because they just upgraded the voxel server from a 32-bit to a 64-bit. And most people lost their stuff. Some people did keep their stuff. It was really weird how some people were able to keep. I think maybe it was just like a database error and they just lost half of it or whatever. I don't care. All I had was that stupid grass hut that I made. Not a big deal to me. Okay, I got my rock back. How many? Let's see how many tungsten I have. Tungsten. We're looking for the elemental tungsten. Oh, 22. I got enough. All right, let's head back. Let's get out of here. Let's start building stuff because I know you guys are probably bored seeing me dig, and I'm kind of bored seeing me dig. So we're gonna run all the way back now to the Nexus, which is all the way back here. And we'll port back. So while we're doing this, we're going to run. Yeah, so pretty much all the claims are still there, but just the buildings are lost. You make accessories at the trimmed workbench, the crafting station, while the white roof over the... Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to make a bunch of these things anyway. I've just been gathering all night long, Comer, so there's probably a good chance I can make one of those. I gathered up a bunch of tin last night, too, even though I didn't need it. Can you dig it, sucker? I love that movie. I'm gonna get you, sucker. I think that was Chris Rock. He's like, how much for a rib? He's like, what? How much for a rib? Well, 6 ribs are like $2.50. I'm just one. This guy just dropped this stuff on a hill over here. I would be doing it too because obviously none of this stuff is going to last. Okay, so can we make a marble forge? We need iron ingots. We need iron ingots. I can make 100 of those. Holy crap, do I have a lot of iron. Yeah, I couldn't find a claim for my grounder on your claim game. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to be changing it, Dalen. Did you watch my video today on the news? They're going to be totally redoing the claiming system. So you should be able to find something very shortly. And they're opening up a new server called Serenity today. Or tonight. If I stop by Basin on Tier 1, yeah, I could do that. You can check out your house. I'm cheating a little. Since SOE devs gave everyone another batch of stuff, I had mine from the start. I got 2 rock bands, 20% extra loot for the mining, and 2 bands for better chance for good crafting. Yeah. I have nothing. You cheater. Get the hell out of my store. Can you mine anything you want? Yes, it just requires the... it's all about the pickaxe that you have. And so you start off with a crap pickaxe if you don't have the... well, even the one that comes with the Founder's Kit's pretty good, but this is better. And then you work your way up with a copper pickaxe and a bronze pickaxe and an iron pickaxe, and then now I have the silver steel pickaxe, which this is an inferior one, but I don't care. It's still better than the other one. I think the best spots claim near the Nexus. Absolutely. If they ever do a wipe, that's the first... When this game goes live or goes into beta from alpha, they're going to do a wipe. When that happens, I'm going to log on the second and then grab whatever claim I can get next to the Nexus, because that's where you want to be. You really do. That's Liberation Basin? Alright. We can have a look. I like how every crafting resource can be used as a building material too. Yeah, I have a bunch of copper, and I was thinking, you know what, maybe I'll make a border around my house out of copper bar. Why not? You can has a set of mine if you want, Geekdomo. You know I'm balls out. So, yeah. Sergeant Stakas, when we first met, we started playing DayZ, and he came over to me. I just got shot, and he literally gave me everything off of his back, and he was standing there in his underwear. So Stakas is a trooper, and he helps out the Domo very much. Alright, so now can I make it? Yes, I can make 6 marble forges? That's a bit overkill. Worked marble. Oh, I gotta make worked marble? How do I make worked marble? Huh. Building tool? No. Prop? Alright, how do I make worked marble, guys? If you want to flatten a mountain, you could do it all before it regenerates. If you can't teleport your claim, it might be better to be away from the hustle and the bustle. True. Sarge is always in his underwear. You guys know how I make worked marble? Oh, so how am I supposed to make my marble workstation? I went and gathered all these materials, and the one thing I can't do is make that. That's strange. Can I do it over here? Probably not. Tin trimmed workbench. Tin ingots and copper ingots. Okay, well we can make one of those for sure. I got a bunch of elemental tin. I don't need elemental tin over there, so why don't we go ahead and make one of those, as long as we're here. We'll go back to the metal working one. Let's create metal, and we'll go to tin ingot. Make a bunch of tin ingots. It's all at a different crafting station. Yeah, but which one? Maybe it's at the other one. Well, I've got all the materials for it, so why don't we head back to my particular spot? We'll check out Cold Knight's place, and then we'll head back. Oh, it's a tin workbench for worked marble. Perfect, Froke. Thank you so much, because so that means I can make it anyway. So we'll get to the worked marble in just a minute once I get the other one built. So we'll have 4 workstations on my spot. I'll be so pro. People will be coming from miles around just to touch Geekdomo's stuff. I love the fact too that you can use other people's items, or workbenches. Because that's the sucky part. Say you're out here gathering and you have to you're trying to make something. To run all the way back to the Nexus to make it is a pain in the balls. I'll go to Kai's crafting stations and see if he can, because he's got tier 3 workstations. No. Do you have unlimited storage space? No. You have up to 100,000 of whatever unit. And funny enough, I have 120,000 dirt because I was digging so much last night. So I'm overloaded with dirt, which is great because when we get back to my claim, I can make a nice flat thing. I had a marble forge down and it vanished the other day. I don't want to make another one because they said props will return after the update. Oh, really? So if you had it, it'll come back? I'm going to have like 10 things on my claim then. What would your response be to someone who says they don't like Disney cartoony look of the character? I know it's the longevity of the game, and it's also so you can use that facial type talk easier so the expressions are easier to see, but the cartoony look that bad overall, I don't mind it as long as it looks good. No, what he's talking about is, I talked about this on my show. The other day I did a sort of update of the character creation screen, and some people are like, wait, this game is really cartoony. Look at his muscles. They're very chiseled, sort of clay looking, very anime, very Disney. And the reason for it is, of course, longevity. So games like World of Warcraft still look okay today because they went with a cartoony style instead of being hardcore realism, which is what is in EverQuest 1, which they were trying to go for really realistic. Really realistic games look great the minute they come out. 2 months later, a year later, they start looking bad. 3 years later, forget about it. But World of Warcraft from 2004, and everyone's still playing it. That's 10 years now. So, or 9 years, whatever. But he was just flying. That was weird. Anyway, The other thing is there's something called SoEmote, and as long as you got a webcam, which obviously I do, it can read your eyebrows, your nose, your upper lip, your bottom lip, even people with beards, sort of, and it can read your jaw and the way your face is facing. So all you do is you talk to the camera. Hi everybody, this is Geekdomo, and my character will say that out of his mouth, and it'll move exactly the way my mouth is moving. It's really weird looking, and I made a video on it from EverQuest 2, had SoEmote near the end of its life. It's still being played. You can still play EverQuest 2. But so that Disney style allows itself to emote better. You know, if you're like my real face, you can't really see every little emote I do. But if the camera reads it and then puts it on my character, and my character has these really big eyebrows and really emotive face, it makes the emotions look that much more pronounced. Alright, so that's why they kind of went with it for that reason too. Let's see. Any props that vanish and reclaim return to your inventory? Oh, neat. Can you drag a line and build faster? You can, I just don't have that tool yet, Kronos. I'm trying to get there. I freaking love that art style. Yeah, me too. Well, my entire claim went back to before I even claimed it, so who knows. The cartoon look is fine, says Kronos. I hope they will make it work with glasses. It does work with glasses. When I did it, it worked with glasses, although it didn't. I wouldn't recommend wearing a hat because my eyebrows go above my glasses, but if you have glasses where they're lined up with your eyebrow, it might not work as well. I'm getting close to the Nexus already? Holy crap. Okay, we gotta make a right here. I bought a camera just for this game. Yeah, the SoEmote is gonna be great, or SoEmote is gonna be great. What it's gonna allow for is really great role playing, and when we start doing, we're gonna do an actual Into the Portal with nothing but our characters at some point when we actually have, you know, different models, because right now they're all either male or female humans, and so SoEmote isn't in the game yet. But it'll be great for machinima because you'll be able to build whatever you want, and you can make some kind of a really cool anime machinima. It's gonna be cool. Okay, enough of this lag. The map is larger than it looks. Yeah, it's huge. How do you like that light stone? I haven't made one yet. I didn't make this light stone either. This was a gift from one of the our regular viewers, Mr. Nergerbert. He was playing with me all morning, actually. He made me this light stone. It's great. And the main reason I like it is because when it's really dark out and I'm trying to show you guys stuff, not having any light source is difficult to see what's going on. So it's a nice little toy. Okay, so we're going to go up to this next mountain up here on the right and then go around it, and we should be right at the Nexus. They said you'd be able to create custom emotes too using SoEmote to record movements and tie it to a slash command. Oh, that is neat, Froke. I didn't know that. That's perfectly fine, Starcast. I look forward to seeing people streaming doing that so that we can see how the emote in game matches up. Yeah, it'll be fun. What'll be really fun is if I figured out a way to have the SoEmote be on my my webcam. That would be neat. So my character is talking instead of me. Can you make any outfits yet? No, unfortunately, I haven't found a way to make them yet. Build a bike. They don't have any vehicles yet in the game. Pretty much all you can build right now is props that they've already built, or buildings. And one thing I didn't really mention that some of you guys are asking more of some of the questions about this is the buildings that we build in this game might be used in EverQuest next. So if you build some kind of really beautiful fantasy castle and everyone votes on it and likes it because you can put it up on the Player Studio store and everyone loves it, it could make it into the actual EverQuest next game, and it'll have like a little tag on it saying this was made by Geekdomo. Also, you can sell your stuff. So if you make a bike and it functions, and say you make it in Maya, you can upload it to the store and people can buy it. Or you could make a building in this game and upload it to the store and people could buy the building too. I'm going to link your SoEmote ramp up on my channel for the person disliking. Oh, yeah, you can put it in here, Dalen. I have no restrictions on you guys putting up any kind of links, as long as they're not spam. As soon as we see that they're spam, Mr. Bot or Stackus will nuke them with a righteous indignation and fury. But normal links, I mean, if you guys want to say, hey, look at this amazing castle somebody built in EQN, I don't mind you guys sharing it. That's fine. I'm very excited for EQN proper too, Falanos. But for this is a great option for right now because EverQuest Next is at least a year away. So having this game that we can play around in and dig and have fun in for a year, I'm cool with it. Because think about it, if it wasn't like this, we'd have to wait another year. We're going to be waiting until 2015 to actually get to play the game. And now we all are helping him actually build the game too. Where Jesus, I keep missing this stupid portal. Let's go this way. We're helping them build this game because all the stuff that we're making is going to be used. Of course, they'll have, you know, real artists do the other stuff too. But how did I miss it? It must be because it's over here by this rock. I'm excited for EQNL 2, just a little less. So yeah, there's a lot of great things coming in the gaming in the next few years. Yeah, you know, you look at Star Citizen. If you guys are into space sims, that's going to be amazing. This game. Oh, here we go. There's the portal. All right, so where's your spot again, Cold Knight? You said it was on Courage. And what was it? Basin? Let me go back up. Liberation Basin, that's right. Liberation Basin. This might crash it. It's been crashing a lot lately when I try to do the transfer. It did. Okay. Alright, give me a second, I gotta restart it. While it's restarting, I'm gonna run a commercial. Be right back. It's this, it's alpha. Alpha crashes. Hey, Corona. Starting up again. Digital Architect says, all things considered, it's not bad for alpha. Absolutely. A little bit of inconvenience where you have to restart it every once in a while. I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal. What the heck? Why did it do 2 commercials? Sorry. I did 1. Maybe I hit refresh? I don't know. Well, they'll be back in a second. I'm in a tree! I've spawned in strange pots before, but this is strangest. It's a nice tree. I don't know why it's the... Why is... Where did... I don't know. So I just walk out of the tree? And I'm falling. That was a mythic... Woo! Okay. This has been happening where the world is a vampire. No. The world, you drop into it. Luckily, there's no falling damage. Would you just stop it already? Reset the ground. Come on. Reset the ground. Yeah, it's my birth as a flower child. Okay, for God's sake, enough's enough. Phew. You made me come here and it's bad. It's bad, Cold Knight. What's your character's name, Cold Knight? Well, there you are. Alright, let's check out your spot. Yeah, the world is a vampire. Despite of my rage, I am still just a domo in a cage. Everyone keeps asking to be my friend, but unfortunately, friends don't work yet. So, I'm not trying to be rude, I just literally can't make you my buddy. Is that your house? Wow, is that yours? Cold Knight, that is absolutely fantastic. This is totally worth coming. I was like, I'm just gonna go check out his house and it's gonna be like some little thing. Like a little hut or something, but I thought I'd just, you know, it'd be nice. No, this is great. I'm gonna get up here. Oh, see, you make a falling puzzle and everything. I'm terrible with platformers. And you even made stairs. Look at you. Wow, okay. Let's try that again. What did you how did you do the what is that underneath it? Okay. I'm really bad with platform games. I did terrible in Guild Wars 2 when I had to do those special things. Okay. Wow, this is awesome. You've made doors? I am so inept with this game. Look, you hung your thing on the wall? You hung your portal on the wall. How did you do that? It's even scaled it down too. Oh, this wins my vote as most valuable host of the whatever. You got barrels down here. I am impressed. You got a marble room. Is this where all the action happens? You got a window. How did you make the panes of glass this some like malachite looking stuff? How did you do this, man? This is awesome. I love the floating thing too. I'm gonna steal that idea. Holy crap. Got a well? You put some stuff in it? How did you make the dirt look like there's a path here? This is great. Congratulations. That's Akmoin in the windows. How did you make him so thin? Like every time I try to make something thin, it comes out so thick. They're not really functioning windows, right? They're just... Wow. Excellent. Great job. Well, I guess now I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna go back to my claim and build a dirt box. Oh, that's really great. More to the point, do you do other things in real life? How long did that take you? Only the door works? The door is functional? Ah, cool. It works. Hello, door. It's a mighty fine door you got there. Alright, now I've got inspiration to build something amazing. Because before I was just gonna build like a box. Oop, damn it. You and your damn jump traps. I love you made stairs. I haven't even made stairs yet. This took you a long time. I'm very suitably impressed. I love on the bottom how you got the blue stuff on the ground. I mean, the whole thing was made out of that blue stuff. It would look really cool too. I think it would look like it's floating. This is great. This is all your claim too. Like, you're not going to lose any of this stuff, are you? Is this exactly the size? It's mostly stone and dirt, so the resources weren't bad. The house took maybe 2 to 3 hours. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get working on mine. Now I have some inspiration. I'm gonna What I might do is I might cut this out and I'll send it to Omid. Tell him what you did already, because this is great. So you can see what this looks like. Oh, look, you got all the tools and everything here. What's this thing do? What can we make on that? Oh, I can make clothing, I guess. Excellent. Well, good job, Cold Knight. I'm heading out. I'm gonna go start working on mine. The house took 2-3 hours. The platform below took an hour itself. Oh no, look where my crafting stuff is. That's the other edge. Okay, good. So it's still just the edge of your property. Good, good, good. That was really nice. See, that's what I'm hoping to see more stuff like that. That would definitely, honestly, that would totally work in EverQuest Next. I mean, it would need a little bit of tweaking, you know, like maybe some vines and stuff like that, but that kind of stuff isn't in the game yet. So for what we have in the game, you did an amazing job. Totally. I'm jealous. Yeah, the windows are great. Yeah, I'm happy with my plot size too. All right, yeah, I might get disconnected here again. I'm not gonna run another commercial. I only do that once an hour anyway. All right, I'm on. I think I'm on Liberation Fault. Tier 1. Yeah, keep working on the props and stuff. And you're close to the Nexus. You must have grabbed that right away. Which makes me want to start a brand new character over on Serenity. So I could get something right there. But that's what everybody's going to be doing. The Nexus spots are going to be really hard to get. So everybody who might be coming here, that might be new, we are going to be giving away EverQuest Next Landmark. See, this is the kind of house I thought. I mean, I had no idea that it was going to be so cool, but most of the places I've seen are just big platforms with like diving boards on them and stuff. They're not real, proper castles or anything. Where am I going here? Turn off the other stuff. There we go. Is this my? This is mine, right? No. I don't see my spot. This doesn't look familiar. I'm on the wrong server, I think. Okay. Let's go back then. Must be on the Courage server. This did look a little bit odd. This Nexus in the middle of this place here. All these places are completely done differently. Come on, Nexus, come back. Thank you. Hey, Jesus. You can delete your current clan and get the flag back? Sometimes. Oh, come on. You can sometimes. You can delete your claim and get... I really just want to get the hell off of this server. It's not my server, and this is really annoying. So how do I get a hold of this game? You can go to EverQuest Next Landmark. What the problem is I've got to get to this crystal, and every time I get close to this stupid Nexus, it just disappears. More than slightly frustrated at this point. There's people up there. Obviously they can get to it. I can't. They really shouldn't have made it like this. Courage. You've had issue with trees and stuff like that? I've not had too much problem with trees. This is the first time I've ever had where the Nexus just kept disappearing over and over again. And I'm falling. See, this looks like my Nexus. I think this is the right one. For whatever reason, the land I picked... Yeah, there it is. It's very dark and cold looking. Whee! Got my arms flapping. Remember, everybody, this is alpha, so it's not usually this flaky. It just started acting this way ever since I came back from my run. It normally doesn't act this way, and once I get outside of the area where all the people are, it'll be a lot better. So we're going to get back to my place. I'm going to set up some crafting stations, and I'm not going to craft too much stuff. We're going to just start building a house. What? Oh, he's got a troll domo command? I'm sure he does. If you go where you can purchase the Founders Pack, which grants alpha access for Explorer Trailblazer Pack. Yep. So I'm giving away an Explorer Pack for all the subscribers. Not to, no. Let's rephrase that. I'm giving it away to one of the subscribers. We're going to do a drawing here live on Twitch for the subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, all you have to do is you can follow me, and I'm going to be giving away 4 copies of beta. They're a week-long beta for the month of March, and you can play them. No charge. All you got to do is be a follower of mine. Also, I'm going to be, if you already have the game, I'm going to be giving away the rare grappling hooks. I have 4 grappling hooks to give away. They're the rare ones from Alpha. I'm having a lot of trouble getting in the Courage server at the moment. The light is so nice you can actually see the planet side in it. Yes. I'm sitting in a log and waiting for new server because my current claim kind of sucks. Yeah, the new server's coming, and when people get there, they're all gonna grab the claims right next to the Nexus. I'm gonna wait for the new. Oh, this is great. I'm running the completely wrong way. Nice. I love it when I do that. I'm gonna wait for the new. The new claim system to be put in place, the one that the maps are just going to be marked with red or blue. If it's blue, you can put your claim down there. They're getting rid of the whole 3-dimensional claim system, which I think it was silly to begin with. But I totally understand waiting for the new server. Because if you can grab one of those new claims, that'll be fantastic. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. Gotta turn a little bit more to the left here. So, do they plan to have some sort of danger in this, or is it more free? No, there's going to be mobs. They've already made their first mob. It's not in the game yet, but it's a man-eating plant called a chomper. And you're gonna have monsters. You're gonna have quests to do. It's gonna be like an MMO shortly, probably within the next 3 or 4 months. It'll flesh itself out to be more of an MMO. So think of it more like a Minecraft MMO. This is still the stage where they're just trying to test out getting people into the game and making the game not crash. So that's why it's sort of slimmed down right now, and there's not much to do because it is just early alpha. Very early alpha. It just started like 4 days ago. Zodiac team? Yeah, baby! Thank you so much. I gotta go check. Matter of fact, let's check right now. Because, we're getting close to our 25 subscribers. While we're doing that, I'm going to keep running. Wow, we have 14 subscribers. We're doing great. I love you guys. Yeah, it's sort of a stress test. Do you think a Legend of Zelda MMO would work? I think so. I don't know. Sometimes when they try to take those first-person games and turn them into MMOs, they just don't come out very well. A good example is anything that BioWare did. BioWare does great first-person games, but their MMO, SoEmote, was just bad. When Acclaim sharing works, I'll come help you build some Geekdomo. Brand stuff you want. No, I didn't really want to build a huge... This is weird. A huge Domo statue. That was just yesterday, me goofing around. If I had a smoothing tool, I think it would have looked a little better. But I appreciate the offer, and you can come over and help me build, that's for sure. But I don't really want to do a bunch of Domo stuff. I really do want to make things that I would like to put up on the store. And your building there is definitely worth going up on the store, in my opinion. Especially if you can get those windows to work, that would be fantastic. But right now everything's kind of limited, so what you did do is pretty awesome. It's just the chopper looks so much like something out of Zelda. Oh, you're right. It does look like it's out of Zelda. It actually looks a lot like something out of Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. Alright, let's see. Moving on here. Oops. Keep wanting to hit escape to get on my map, and I don't really need to. Do. Feed me, Seymour. Smoothing tool sounds good. Are you working on it? I will be. I don't have any of the tools yet, other than the add and subtract one. Then I got to do the selection tool next, and then I'll work my way up. That was the reason I'm building the workbenches and things, was so that I could build the better tools. So the goal is to work on that stuff today. Oh, cool! You can rotate the map. I thought it was flat. Yeah, you can spin it around looking at it three-dimensionally, which is neat. It's like super GPS. Why you gotta live so far away? I know, because of claims. Now, when the new claim thing comes up, I'm not planning on keeping any of my crap, to be quite honest with you. I mean, this is alpha. If I lose it, I lose it. When the new claim system comes in, where you're able to see where the claims actually are, I'm gonna wipe it out, grab a new one, because I don't want to live this far away. This is ridiculous. I'm not that much of a hermit. And who knows, maybe new servers will start popping up soon too. Yes, Mountain Man, I do. We're headed over there right now. The only place I could find was way out here in the boonies. But the nice part about being out in the boonies is you're away from a lot of other people, which, you know, if you want to be a hermit, that's cool. But there are so many minerals and stuff out here. It's just loaded with tin and copper and all the gems and everything, so I don't mind. Your grass hut was visible from space, by the way. Yeah, that's one of the cool things is if you build some crazy claim and you got like a castle up on a mountain, like right here, it shows up on the here. There's somebody's right here. You see that? And you can rotate the map down and get kind of almost look at it. Like, oh, look at this. I can see his house from here, and you can say, oh, this is a pretty cool looking house. Isn't that neat that you can zoom in on it and everything? It's like Google Earth. EU server is supposed to be up by the end of the week as well. Locke is not on this particular shard. He's on this server, but he's, I think, on a different one. Finally, I actually catch a live show. Been following this awesome man since before the portal. You have Whip Steam. Awesome. Glad you're here. Hey, Ferrari MMO. If you wanted to, you can hollow out the side of a mountain and put your house in there. Yep. It's something I was thinking of doing, but I actually got a pretty nice flat spot of land. You'll see, we're almost there. The reason it's taking me so long is I keep stopping to chat with you and stuff, and I gotta keep moving. Well, I didn't even know it showed that level of detail. Yeah, I'm learning stuff all the time playing myself, which is great, because as you guys know, I like to make really helpful videos if I can. And so the goal here is to keep learning the game. That was awesome movement, by the way. Whee! Is my shadows turned up really high? I noticed that it's being a bit laggy, and it's saying my CPU is bottlenecking me a bit. You can hold the shift to run, huh? Let's try that. It's not working. Oh, you're saying it's sprint? Oh, I never tried that. Let's get to a flat spot down here and I can see how it works. But yeah, if you guys have any tips, by all means, share them with me. Alright, so on the flat. Oh, it is! There is a sprint. It's not really fast, but it's faster. Whew! Hey, we learn something new every day, right? Thank you, guys. I'm doing the shift and the W. I would like auto run. That would be a lot nicer. But I'm happy with that. Okay, so my house is due north from here. This way. Cool, thank you. Numlock is auto run? That's not working. It is. And numlock shift. Ha ha ha! We have fisting method. We are now fisting. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, sorry. It's from it's from DayZ. If you put your fist up, you could run twice as fast, or 25% faster than you could normally. So numlock plus shift makes you auto run. That's awesome. I didn't know there was an auto run. I was actually just sitting there holding the damn W key down going, this sucks so much. It's like DayZ all over again. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate that. So we're coming up to Domo Valley, I think, shortly. This is starting to look pretty familiar. I see Sergeant Stakas. Phallus Maximus. Whee! And now it's doing this weird thing. Hello, Phallus Maximus. Greetings. I didn't know about this sprint either. Let's go look at Phallus doing a no nod. Alright. So I guess we can start building. Show you guys what you can do with some of the tools here. This is the subtraction tool. That's not the subtraction tool. This is a subtraction tool. So I don't have a mountain around me that I could dig a hole into and build a castle into. So we're just gonna carve out a nice spot down here. Maybe make this my basement. So if you're curious, none of the materials that I'm gathering up right now are going into a bag. Like, I don't get to keep these materials, because that would be fantastic if you could mine your own claim and then move on to another claim and move on to another claim. I do have a lot of friend requests in the game, but unfortunately the friend system doesn't work right now. So because of that, I can't accept everybody's friend, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, it's just it doesn't work. Oop, not fall into a hole. So if you do something like that and you screw it up, you can always use the other tool, which I have to put back on my bar, which is the heal tool. And you can nope, heal it. Alright, where is the heal? Hello. It's being a little bit buggy right now. I can't seem to see my heal tool. Well, not end of the world, but whatever. Maybe we'll just keep deleting and make some sort of stepped looking place. We're terraforming. Heal the world. You can play on US servers. Elitist jerk. Yes, I'm an elitist jerk. I'm sorry. There'll be a US server later this week per Smedley's tweet. Maybe this will be my swimming pool when I finally get water. I'm thinking this entire area was going to be underwater. Poor Stakas, he's trying to avoid getting deleted. Huh, how come it won't let me heal? I guess I could fill it with some block, but I hate wasting my own materials when it should work. So how's everybody doing today? Doing good? Alright, so I think I've sufficiently terraformed this. I'm thinking maybe I'll build something down here and then I'll make like some stairs going up into here. That'll be good. I have so much dirt. Keeps going around with Stakas. I need a Domo nod. We'll talk to them about that. Oh, Control Z to undo, that's right. Everyone spam Control Z so he gets the message. Yes, I know I can Control Z. But it only goes back so far. But I have the heal thing. Like, it should be able to heal this up. But I think the heal command isn't working right now. You are angry with target. I don't know why it says that. Okay. So now, let's lay down some foundation here. 5. And we want to do. I want to do dirt. Oops. Control Z, Control Z. I get the message, okay? I got the message. I have so much dirt, I am not worried about using it up at all. I have 120,000 dirt. I had 120,000 dirt. Control Z, Control Z. Got a good foundation going here. Well, not that I'm going that big. I don't have enough materials to go that big, but I want a nice big flat platform so that I have a good spot to work, you know? I used up all my dirt. Finally that. And now I've got a nice big flat spot. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down some of our crafting benches. How much dirt is in one big block? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 6. Let's see. 72. Okay, so I put down 72 blocks, and if we do 120,000 roughly divided by 72 is about 1,600 minerals, or 1,600 per big block like that. Yeah, it's about 2,000 resources, probably will change. Oh, 1728. Sorry about that. I did not know it was a top number. Okay, so anyway, let's go back. We're going to put down our crafting stuff. Very nice. Cool. Now we are bellowing smoke into the sky. All right. So I can make crafting station, a marble forge. Did I already make one? Where's my marble forge? Oh. Wait. Oh, it's this one over here. I need more tin ingots. Oh, I don't have enough tin. I have enough of everything else but tin. Shoot. Well, this happens to be a tier 1 place, so that's okay. Let's start building a house, though, because I don't want you guys having to watch me dig holes all day. Let's see. Put down the first layer. Granite floor tile. Put down this. I really wish you could put down large chunks, but can't. Real size Giza should take a while. You need to be specific with your math when it comes to computer nerds, or you will have to round it way off. Okay. Just so you know, you can miniaturize them tables. We'll accept either. Sand is a resource you can gather, right? Yes. Giant sandcastle. Yes, even though it looks like Domo's surrounded by sand, it's not sand. It has to be really white like beach sand. We need shovels. Selection tool is amazing for that. Okay, let's see if I can make a selection tool. Hold on. Because that's probably something I could use. Building tools, selection tool. I can make a selection tool, so we'll craft that. Alright, so that's a good idea, thank you. So, let's, we'll lay down our first set of blocks. That's the wrong material, I think. I got a present for you, the best I could do. Aw, how'd you make a picture? Is that a Geekdomo? That's cute. I like it. Thank you. Oops. Put the selection tool on the bar. Gotta pick the right material that I wanted back there. Okay, so stone. We're gonna do work stone slab. We want to add this. Wow, the sun just came out. That was neat. I can't put a bench down. I could trade it with you if I could figure out trading. Oh, sorry, Stockus. I haven't been reading the chat. Oh, thanks. I can put that down here if you want. You want to use it? Alright, so let's try the selection tool. There we go. And then Control C and Control V. Ha ha ha, look at that. Look at that. That does make life a lot easier, doesn't it? Looky there, looky there. What happened this one? No. What happened? Why is it not lined up? Control Z is easy. Alright, hold on. Let's see. It didn't work. Oops. Hold on. Do it again. Select the whole area and then fill it in with the add tool all at once. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Stockus is trying to give me something. Control C. Trading is not working that well. Alright, and then Control D. This is great, guys. Thank you for the selection tool tip. All right, cool. So now we have that, and I can start. I can probably build my first wall. I need to see what I'm doing here. Oh, no. When you have something selected, the select tool works like a fill bucket. That looks like a good sized house to start with, huh? So let's build a wall then. I love some of the textures that they give us right off the bat. These are pretty cool. Okay. That doesn't quite look right. That doesn't look right at all. Use the selection tool to create a shape, then fill it with the fill tool. Oh. Alright, we can try that. Hold on, one thing at a time. You just keep working on the select tool. Okay. Yeah, I got Stockish, you're right into me in the game, and they're talking to me over here, and it's really hard for me to like figure out what to do. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk either way, but I'm getting distracted by 5 different people all contacting. Matter of fact, I got somebody on Skype trying to call me right now too at the same time. Okay. How about we can do marble walls? No, that's a little bit expensive. Stone. Let's do small granite brick. Try that. Why is it coming out like grass? It looks just like grass. That doesn't look like granite brick. Are some of the textures not working, guys? Hey, Pac-Man. I think some of the textures. Oops. I think some of the textures. Comer Estes was asking if these textures will be included, or they're going to be added later. I think they'll be included. Yes, it's the same claim from yesterday. I lost everything, so they, I was like, okay. Control C, Control V. Why is it not lining up on top of this? It's doing weird stuff. Why is it doing that? I'm not out of stone. I just don't know how to don't know how to... I can't get it to snap to the other one. It's trying to snap too far down. Hello, Griffishon! How come I can't get it to snap? Am I doing something wrong, everybody? This is ridiculous. It's just copying this and pasting it. Use Shift Tab to change modes, Tab to change axis. Why is it not? If I change the axis, it should be like locked to that axis. It's just dropping down a pixel. What I'm trying to do is make a copy of the wall. It's not even snapping to the top of that. Liberation's locked. Oh, use the select tool to fill... Oh, select the whole wall? Okay. How do I do that? So use the select tool. It's not going up the wall. As soon as it goes up, it goes to some other thing. How about the front? Maybe we'll try the front one. It just wants to go up. I think your copy you made was a little larger than the original. Put your mouse in one spot. Use a tab and mouse wheel to move it. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll get it, guys. I'll figure this out. Even there, it's jumping down. It's really annoying. There we go. Gee, willikers. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we'll take the select tool again. C and V. Tab. Why is it short? Oh, I think select it all. Oops. Control Shift C. No, Control Shift C does not put it back. Just Control Z just deletes. Nice. Starting from square one again. Grabbing this. Control C. Control V. Yes, it's very hard to do. Like, it's like having somebody sit there and watch you draw something, and then, oh no, no, make that line to the right. Make it to the left. It's difficult. I'll get it. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that should be good enough for a wall. Control C, Control V. I don't mind learning how to do this because this is what we're going to have to do a lot eventually anyway. So it's okay. I have a wall. How do I rotate it on the axis though? Let's see. Tab to change the axis? Nope. Shift tab. I know I'm overkilling it here, but it only uses the materials that I actually have on hand. Miss a spot. Alright, see you, Dalen. Thanks for coming. Okay. So, not perfect, but not bad. Could be worse. I'll clean it up. It'll take me a little bit though. So, tab. I don't want to do that. Shift tab changes it. Tab, tab. Here we go. Tab. Okay, not bad. Not bad for first try. It is a bit frustrating, yes, but you gotta learn it at some point, right? Thanks. See you, Radiolog. That house you saw is gone? What happened? Did you delete it? I was going to nominate it for House of the Week. There we go. Not bad for a first house. Close. Still very, very powerful tools, though. I'm impressed by them, that's for sure. Hope the templates work. If not, we have recorded on the stream. Yeah, good way to test the template. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I'm building a house in Rust. Still doing pretty well with materials. I got lots of stone left, so... Much easier than building a house in Rust, that's for sure. I knew this was going to be kind of hairy out here, so that's okay. I can take the selection tool now, and then just select all this, delete it. It's the selection tool is actually pretty intuitive. It doesn't grab too much. It's, you know, it's not bad. So I didn't see what happened, Cold Night. Did your house get deleted, or did you delete it accidentally, or? I'm definitely going to try to make a template of this, just to see if it saves. The new templates are supposed to be saved. We're going to take a break here in a few minutes, and I will be back. Take like 15 minutes or so. Go potty and all that other stuff. And I've got like 3 people trying to call me on Skype right now at the same time. I guess they don't watch my show. Otherwise they'd know I'm streaming. I think it was Omid who did that to you, Cold Knight. Alright, let's try this. This is going to be interesting. Still got 14,000 stone. So I didn't really use as much stone as I thought. Oops. No. Hey, Magdar. What he's thinking of doing is trying to select the whole house. Oh, got it. Okay. Control C, B. Ah, so close. Oh. Not bad. Hey, Mag. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to be... I'm not trying to be rude if I'm not chatting with you. I'm just working on this and also streaming at the same time, trying to concentrate on the two things. It's tricking my old brain. I'm digging this selection tool. It's really powerful. What do you think there, Stockus? So a two-story house? Can start decorating it? Maybe do some sort of cool-looking roof on it and everything? I'm happy with that. Zacord, you just got a second landmark key. Anybody want it? If you're serious, that'd be great. Give it away to somebody here. How did you go up there? Oh, you launched off of this rock. Oh, well. You can also delete the sand and the dirt right next to your claim if you shrink the size of the delete tool. I like it, I know, but it's hard to get. I don't have a grappling hook. That's okay. Actually, I have to take a break real quick. It's 12:45 or wherever it is. It's 45 where you are too, but whatever. Coming up to the hour, so I'm going to take 15 minutes, and I will be back. So, you guys are more welcome to hang out here for 15 minutes if you want. I'm not going to play any commercials or anything. I don't want to stop the stream, but I'll be back. Just got to take a bit of a break. Okay, be right back, everybody. Hang in there. Hello! Sorry about that, everybody. You know, it's the new tax year, and so the person who was calling me was actually my accountant, and got to take care of that taxes. All right. So let's see. I think I might want to put a staircase back here. The delete tool isn't nearly as smooth as the selection tool. Why does it got this silly green thing is stuck out here? Weird. Alright, good enough a spot as any for a staircase. Goku Mike says, "Yay! I'm glad you're streaming Geekdom. I can't see any other landmark streamers." Oh, they're trying to fix the servers. Okay, well, I'm just actually this isn't perfect yet. I'm really just trying to practice how to do this, you know, because I don't have any clue. So any little practice I get is fine by me. I realize that this is all going to get deleted at some point anyway, so I'm cool with it. I really am. It's not a big whoop to me. Let's see, I probably want to start from up here. Probably the best way to do it. Now, why isn't that? Why can't I get it to go to the edge? Okay. Tab. No. Well, I don't really want to build a completely 3D staircase, but maybe this is the way to do it. This tool has a bit of a problem staying on lines sometimes. There we go. I thought I could cheat it by just going on the edge, but that's not going to work. The streamers who are streaming to make money have such smug attitudes. Way too critical of this game too. They should be pushed full feature like they have in Google Sketch, which is why you use the select tool. Now, couldn't you use a select a copy? Yes. I was actually just, my plan was to make 3 steps and then copy the steps. Oops. I was going to use the select tool. I was trying to get a little bit of a... See that? That's all I wanted to do, and then grab it. There we go. Control C. Yeah, Goku, I did notice that there are a ton of people streaming this now that, in my opinion, have never been interested in this game at all. Not even the slightest bit. Like people that are just like, oh, lots of views coming from the EverQuest Next thing, I better get out there to start streaming that. You know, and I've noticed that, and it's kind of frustrating for somebody like myself who's been covering this game since it came out, or since they announced it in August. If you go to YouTube and you type in EverQuest Next, my videos are the top ones. They're listed. My videos are listed above the ones from EverQuest. That's how much I've been covering this game. So it is a bit frustrating on my end too, but I don't care. I mean, honestly, we can all get along. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Well, see, I messed it up. Okay. It's actually that selection tool that's kind of screwed me up a little bit, because it's staying up there and it's white. Okay. And Shift Tab. These ones, and then tab to this. Okay. It is a bit tricky getting this lined up, I'll give you that, but I'm not a 3D modeler, so I don't really have much experience doing this kind of stuff. What's really hard is when it's oops, I don't want that. Hey, live EQN. I've been seeing you on Reddit and watching your vids on YouTube. Thanks, Goku Mike. So the select tool extend and retract the existing voxel. Yep. Snap to feature would be fantastic. Keep your mouse in one spot and scroll your mouse wheel and move the direction of the arrows. Yeah, I'm trying. Use the tab, you can move it back and forth bit by bit. I get it? I think I got that one. Am I right? No. It's so difficult working in 3D space. Control Z. How about that? And I missed a step again. Control Z. There we go. Okay. Yay! I have steps! Sort of. I wonder if I can chop away the top part there. Okay. So let's take the selection tool. Go one pixel there. Look at that. That's not bad. Check it out, I got steps! Sort of. It's not quite... it's not quite working exactly the way I intended. Okay. I gotta cut back again. There's one piece is too much here. And then I gotta cut this one back. Now I've got steps. Oh yeah. Welcome to the grand staircase to my bachelor pad. So what I can do now is take this and draw that there. Select it. Paste it. Ta-da! It's gonna be nice, huh? Getting fancy! They do have a snap feature. You toggle with G button from the tutorial files. It's good to see the 3-axis, yeah. Okay, well, that was nice. Now we can put windows and stuff in. Enjoy our view. So. Oops. tab. How come I can't select it any farther back? No, this one. Yeah. Yeah, this way. There we go. Cool. It's a rough window, but it's a window. Need more frog locks. What are you doing, Stackus? It's very nice. You gotta do like Cold Knight did. He put it up on his wall. How he did it, how he got rid of the stuff in the back, I don't know, but he had it hanging on the wall. Some crown molding. I could probably do that. Let me get my windows done here, hold on. Why is it having such a tough time selecting these voxels? You can select empty voxels, right? I thought I saw him do it in the video. That's too big. This is going to take a lot of practice. I can tell that this is... In the video they make it look like, oh, I built a house in 10 seconds. Well, maybe if you're good with the tools you can. But I'm definitely not building a house in 10 seconds, that's for sure. It's the wrong size. I don't know why it's... Ooh, okay. That's if you want to scale it that way. You know, it might just be easier for me just to select the same number of pixels or voxels and just make it over here. That was much faster. Might not be the same exact size, but whatever. I keep not wanting to put windows in my house because of rust. I keep thinking people are going to jump in and steal my stuff. This is the bedroom back here. This is where all the magic happens. Get a stuffed froggy for the wall. Or just perhaps a mounted head. Put it on the ground and right click on it. You can move in any direction. Let me anyway. When I get a landmark, I might study some architecture if you want to try to follow that style. That could be good. You can't select empty voxels, but you can select around it quickly and shrink it. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember the name, but this is Noxious Candy. Oh. Oh, hello, Noxious Candy. Can you type the width and height for selection tool? I don't think so. I don't think you can. This is my Ode to Froglock hat. Okay. You said more Froglock. I deliver more Froglock. With a beard. Let's see, maybe I should make some props. I'll stop it with the... I'll make everything. I can make a barrel. Yeah, I've seen Noxious Candy around a bunch of times too. Here's my barrel. Oh, I made a great barrel. Is that a barrel? Great barrel? No, it's a regular barrel. It's like, ah, barrel. No, I don't want to destroy the barrel. I want to put the barrel down. Okay, I can't put the barrel down. I'm going to put it on here. Okay. And 8. Very nice. That's my rain barrel. I catch rain from the gutter. All right, Geekdomo, I'm headed out. Have fun building. I'm going to stare at my half house for a while and maybe go cry. I'm really sad. Did you save it as a template though? You guys missed out if you just got here. Cold Night had an amazing looking house. I have it recorded on the video here, so you can look at it again. But it was really great. What kind of props can I build? Oh, stop doing that. Let's see. Prop. Make a vault. Well, it takes a lot to make a vault. Holy crap. Now I see what they were talking about. It would take a while to get the vault built. Grappling hook? I can make a bronze one. Oh wait, I was going to make a... over here, I think. Wasn't I going to make something? I don't know. Crafting station, trim, tin workbench. Oh, I need more tin ingots, right? Yeah, I need more tin ingots. Can I make more tin ingots? I cannot, so I need to go dig up some tin. Alright, Stackers, I'm heading out to go get some tin. I hope later on they will make the claim size scalable, at least offer different sizes. Also give the ability to change or remove the claim buffer. Oh, watch my video. Here. I just talked about the claim buffer today. Hold on. Here, watch this video. They're getting rid of the claim buffer. Excuse me. Alright, Stockless. I'm gonna go get some tin. There's gotta be a bunch of tin around. There's a bunch of copper around, that's for sure. So this buffer is what she's talking about. Actually, Noxious Candy, I don't know if you're a girl. I just assumed. Maybe that's not right. But anyway, this is the buffer. And it's this big white box. And it's annoying and it makes no sense, so they're getting rid of it. And why am I digging in copper looking for tin? Because usually there's tin behind copper. Oh, actually, it was Live that said it, not Noxious Candy. Or maybe that is Noxious Candy. I don't know. You've been watching so many streams. I've been streaming. I think so far since I started, I've probably streamed about 12 hours already. Not today, but in general. You know, I've been waiting for this game for so long to see it finally here. It's like I gotta play it. Looks like we have no joy looking for tin underneath the copper, but you know, sometimes we'll go down, we'll dig down a little bit farther here. Sometimes it's behind. Oh, I think I see it. Yes, there's tin. Now I need elemental tin. What I'm looking for. Oh no, just regular tin. That's right, I just need tin. I knew they were going to buffer between plots, but I think the current size is too big. The current size is 400 by 400. It should be like 150 by 1. Yeah, exactly. Because honestly, the main reason that there's a buffer is so that you don't get somebody who hates you and then builds plots all around your plot and then builds a great big wall so you can't get into your own plot. That's the ultimate reason that they have a buffer. But the buffer is just too damn big. So what they're going to be doing is the buffer will still be there. They're going to reduce the size, I'm pretty sure. They just haven't said that yet. And then they're going to hide it. You won't be able to see it anymore. It's just going to be on the map. You'll look at the map. It'll either be red if it's taken or blue if it's not. So if you, all you do is you look at the map, you look for blue areas, and wherever there's a blue area, you can put a claim. They guarantee that you'll be able to put a claim on a blue area. Where right now, you've got no idea whether or not you can put a claim down. I'm going to need a crap load more of tin, by the way, because that was a lot of tin, but not enough. The new biomes are coming very, very soon. They said that sometime this week they're going to be putting new biomes in. New character options for customization is coming in too. So that's coming. They're optimizing the database so that they're switched it over to a 64-bit database where it used to be a 32. Why they would have gone with a 32 and then switch it to 64, I don't know. It seems like they would have gone 32 from the beginning. Maybe 32 is what PlanetSide was, and because this is sort of based on PlanetSide too, that they went that way. Don't know. Oh yeah, that's true. I have friends who are colorblind, and that might be a problem if the blue. Actually, my friends at least are green, red, colorblind. They do need a colorblind mode in this, and I'm specifically saying this because the gems in the ground, they don't have any way to indicate what they are, and while that might make it easier for us who are not colorblind, for colorblind people, they're going to need to see it. I mean, if you're completely colorblind, you can't tell any of the colors of the gems, and they do have some little bit of a sparkle to them and stuff like that. But if you're colorblind and you can't see yellow, then this would be gray to you. You might not even see it. So they need to do something where if you mouse over it, at least it does highlight it and say, oh, this is agate. I was judging by PlanetSide since they have the same engine. It crashes on my computer. Yeah. If you can't run PlanetSide, you'll have a difficult time with this. This is a pretty beastly game right now. I am streaming, but when I'm not streaming, I do get around 60 frames per second. Also, I have the shadow. I'm a big PC gamer type of person. I like to push my system, so I'm running it right now pretty high res. Perhaps a small name tag of the material on the cursor. Yeah, exactly. Just something like that. And maybe make it to where you have to find it the first time. So you go, okay, I know what copper looks like now. I don't need to have to see that it's copper. I can just mouse over. Oh, it's copper. They went 32-bit to try and let people who don't have 64 OSs play, but it was dragging performance of the whole game down, so they went back to 60. Oh, that was for the, yes. So that's another announcement that they had, is no 64-bit support. And honestly, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but unless your computer's like 10 years old or older, you already have a processor that's capable of running a 64-bit operating system. So why are you running a 32-bit operating system? Other than maybe it came with your computer. If that's the case, just go get another copy of Windows 7 or download it or something and upgrade your operating system to 64-bit. Shoot, let's get some more materials. Hold on. Somebody keeps calling me on Skype. I'm just going to close Skype. Hold on.